Hello trader, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. We will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So Friday, very relaxed day and also very volatile day. As you know that Friday and Monday are the best day for trading. We'll be looking at the bigger picture first of all in all the instrument, and then we'll look at the smaller picture to find the best trade possible in the market. Now in this relaxed day, in a volatile day, we will be looking for the majority of the pairs that is giving us currently the trending direction. Let me know guys and girls which one you are looking at. If you use the live chat, I'll see whatever you are asking your question. And today is last day of trading week, and third week of the month is absolutely important because the market started to reverse before the monthly close. So we might see a bit more dramatic movement in the market. Now the way gold, we can see the chart, it's forming a kind of head and shoulder, and we might see that gold getting a bit more stronger reversal here. We saw that after yesterday's rejection from the top, it is currently forming a potential reversal pattern. So any kind of liquidity grab, as the news coming up later today, we could see that gold is trending aggressively. So let's find out what kind of opportunity we have on gold. And then also GJ, you can see that Gbpusd was a very strong bull here in that area, and with that strong bullish market, the market has make a big move to the upside. And if you look at in that area, we see that Gbpusd is currently heading to the upside. So let's see where is our next opportunity on GJ, gold, euro dollar, and AUD USD. We are still running the trade as you discussed. We see now it's now going up for a pullback, and the way the AUD USD is forming this daily price action, I would expect a deeper drop, even reversal from this level, because this is a very this is choppy bullish market. So expecting it to have a downside, we will leave that there. The trade is running with risk management, and in the meantime, let's see gold. Now starting with gold, and then we'll be jumping on the GJ, and like we do in our previous session, if there is any higher time frame trades also showing up, we will be looking to enter. So first of all, let's quickly look at the bigger picture. Starting with the monthly chart on gold, we can see that from the monthly time frame on gold, this is the bigger picture price action on gold, which is this is the monthly candle. So far had a big drop here. This is the resistance level on gold, and from that resistance we saw that there was a drop from this long monthly bearish candle, and later so far we see another pullback to the upside. Currently the price is heading to that level where there is a liquidity zone. From this bounce, currently the price is approaching this monthly resistance level, expecting for gold to retest and then to reject. Now if we look at the weekly chart, we can see that from the weekly perspective, there was a huge liquidity grab here, and from that liquidity grab, the market has made its move to the upside. And with that move, currently the price we have seen that has dropped to the weekly support and then has got a rejection. So bias could be both bullish and bearish, depending on the lower time frame, because the market in a situation, you can see this is the weekly candle that has equal wick on both sides, and that can be bullish or bearish, or even just we might see sideways movement and closing the weekly candle in that zone. Now if I look at the daily chart, we are now narrowing down to the time frame, lower time frame, to see where it is heading. Now this is the daily chart where you can see that this is the daily resistance level here, and this daily resistance, if you look at the daily, the price already tested this and trying to get a rejection here from the top. Now looking at the 4-hour here, we see that this is where there was a structure has broken, has come back to this support level, and then from this zone we see that there is a immediate rejection to the upside. So now looking at the 1-hour chart, you can see how the gold is evolving in that 1-hour price action. From the 15 minutes getting a very straight rejection after this daily resistance retest. From the 5 minutes, big bearish move. Let's see as the news is coming up. So here is gold, you can see has broken the support and then it has got a rejection to the upside. So from the way the price action is heading on gold, we could see that this market is trending, and this is big move on gold, followed by, you can see there is a liquidity grab here. It's gone back up again. So let's see what it is trying to do here, because if this market is breaking down again from this resistance, okay, so from this resistance, if it is breaking down again, we could see that it's coming back in that zone. So what kind of opportunity you might have? So for me today, I will be bearish on gold if I see that the market has broken that and then has given us that long wick rejection. Otherwise we'll see how the market is evolving. This is a, so far from the 15 minutes, it is still bullish, and that bullish move, you see, this is the liquidity zone. We talk about a lot about the liquidity, guys and girls. If you are not sure what is liquidity, then let me know. We can elaborate more in depth on what is liquidity. Liquidity is the fuel of the market. You see the price moves from liquidity to liquidity. So if you look at here on gold, it's a long wick candle, and in that long wick candle, expecting for the price to drop down, coming back to this support level here. Now because on the lower time frame it is still maintaining that bullish, we will be waiting for a confirmation. If the price break any of this important zone, then we will be looking for entry. At the moment, let's keep watching the price action to see potential entry. Again, I have drawn the daily resistance level here, and if the market is breaking, you see these two are daily level. I do often, if you guys see that, I do often draw a lot of daily level. Probably this might, you might be very curious about why always I draw the levels based on daily. Okay, so it's very important to think about it. Okay, so I do that, and if you see that the market getting a very strong rejection from the daily level, which is absolutely important. Now so here on gold, So we might see some short-term pullback on gold. This is a very important level of support on gold. Here is the support, and we look at we need to be a little bit of patient here. This is the 30 minutes price action. There is a bullish engulfer, and if the market is breaking this liquidity zone, then we can look for potential short-term selling opportunity if we find that. And yeah, let's keep eye for the price to retest this high. This is the daily high here, and if the market is managed to reach that daily high, you see this is the double top that we expected early today, and the price, if it is going back up to break this high, so if the market managed to break that daily high 2027 or above this level, expecting a long week candle, and then we can look for selling opportunity in that short-term area on gold. We might see that potential move to the upside for short term, and then once it will create, because you can see that here in that area it form an overextended to the downside, expecting it to form overextended to the upside, then we'll be looking for that entry. All right guys, so let's look at now on Gbpusd, and then we'll be jumping on this one again. And in the meantime, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. I would appreciate your support to the channel by giving a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. So I see that likes is going up. Can you make it to 200, 100? Let's begin today's session, Friday. Are you guys ready? Tando, coach, will you post the signal? I'm going to miss the live. Tando, if you are going to miss the live, yeah, I will be posting the signal on the VIP signal group. So if you are connected with the VIP signal group, then you should find that signal. If you, I'm not sure if you have joined the VIP yet or no. If you haven't, then let me know. So if you are on the VIP group, then I can give you to that. All right. So thank you. And now let's see on next one what's happening. So good evening, sir. Thank you. I just sold GBP AUD from resistance, 30 minutes, please check. Okay, so good afternoon here from South Africa. Naveen, thank you very much. Good afternoon. What is news today? Which news exactly? Okay, we'll be looking at the news as well. Good afternoon, good morning. So looking at the news calendar, if we look at the Forex factory here, looking at the calendar where we can see that. So looking at calendar here on this, what do you see? So today is Friday, right? Coming up, no news today. All gone. So today is all the news been released, so there is no news today. So today, Friday, is still showing 23rd in my area, but after 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. it will be Saturday. So no problem, because it's weekend. It's weekend, so because there is a weekend is always volatile, isn't it? Because a lot of trader has an obligation to close their positions, and also it's a payday. You know, the trader wants to get a pay on this day. So yeah, the market will still have a lot of volatility. Even sometime on the day there is no news, there are more volatility. Okay? So this is what happened because of the what I can say that safer environment to trade, because the day you have news is very, very volatile, right? And sometimes very not safe to trade during the news. But when you have so when you have the day when there is no news, it's easy to follow along. And when you have that news, then there is always a bit more volatility, but not much safer to trade, especially for the prop trader who has an obligation not to trade on the news. All right, so now let's see what is our next opportunity coming in the market. Now let's look at the here what we see. We have looked at the gold, it's consolidating on the lower time frame. Now let's look at the GBP/JPY, and then also we will look at other pairs as well. AUD/USD is showing a bit more aggressive move. We saw there was a big drop and just got back up again. See where it is trying to be heading, and it was really unusual to see that this market is just keep pushing high. But I think that we could see potential exhaustion on the market. Okay, so we will be looking at that. Looking at the GBP/JPY in that area, what do we see that on GJ? Let's look at GBP/JPY and then we'll go back to gold to see what kind of opportunity we have. Now if we look at GBP/JPY, hello from France, thank you very much. Ace from joining. Pele, thank you very much. Yusuf, good morning. The Diverse, hello. So thank you very much for joining the live session. Now let's look at GBP/JPY to see what opportunity we have. Now looking at the daily chart, what do we see? Back to back now in the fourth day, GJ is in bullish move. Now this is a long-term bull market. Looking at the monthly chart, what do we see? That GBP/JPY is in a very strong bullish momentum. Overall picture on GBP/JPY is bullish. If you look at here, what do we see? That from this zone there is an impulse followed by a correction, impulse, deeper correction, impulse, correction. It is forming series of higher high and higher low, which is a long-term bullish market. Now in that long-term bull market, price is approaching significant level of resistance here. If we look at the weekly chart, there is a gap opening from the weekly. You see there is a gap opening and there is a long wick at the top. It's filled that long wick. So the market structure is strongly bullish from the weekly as well. And chances that either this week or in the upcoming week, we could see that GJ is going up and heading to the upside. Now looking at the intraday time frame, guys, if you look at this market, you see that when you understand why you need to look at the trend when you zoom out of the chart. See, this will give you a big hope also as a trader. Here the biggest struggle for a trader is to maintain his trading psychology, because if you look at a market trending like that with a strong impulsive move, okay, and pull back. Okay, that is when you see this kind of market structure, a trending market structure, what do you see? That it's only to hold a trade for the long term. That's the game of trading, right? What do you see here? You see that when it trend, it just move in the direction of the major direction. So when you are trading like that, the only thing that you need to make sure that when you open a trade here, let's say stop loss here, hold it for bigger profit, and then you open another one here, but don't close this one, open another one, right? Move it to the stop loss entry, make it break even, but still keep pushing the other one and then the other one. That's how the trading is. So when you keep that profitable trade running for bigger profit, you are piling up winner and exceeding the loser within a very short period of time, and that's how you can remain consistently profitable over the long term. Now you can see that GJ here, what do we see? That this market is trending, right? Trading is not hard, trading is easy, right? The technical part is easy, the hardest part is to overcome the resistance is the key. So you see that resistance, what is resistance? If you look at the electricity, the conductor, so imagine that there is a cable made of wood. So can you conduct the electricity within that wood? No, because there is a huge resistance. The lower the resistance, the higher the electricity flow. So you can consider the electricity is like the energy. So electricity in fact is an energy, isn't it? So if you look at the light bulb, okay, you can't connect a light bulb with the wooden cable, right? Cable, because of the resistance, the electricity will not flow. Similarly, if you look at if you look at even the human being, also kind of conduit of energy, isn't it? We human beings are conduit of energy. So if you look at the whole entire universe and its giant galactic, the word I don't know, I forgot that word, but it's a giant energetic ball, right? So which is just in a wave of energy. So we piece of people, like everything we see in this universe is just energy flowing, right? So that energy, imagine that in the deep ocean or in the river, there is water everywhere, right? So put a block of wood that is solid, the water will not penetrate that block of wood. But if you look at, let's say, conduit, if you put it on the water easily will flow into that and in and out. So because everything is energy and we are also the energy everywhere, so we are basically a conduit of this energy flow. It's like the electricity in the bulb. So that is why resistance is where stopping traders from being profitable. Now, how do you reduce that resistance? By developing a very good trading psychology. What is a good trading psychology? Which is not a bad trading psychology, right? There is a man who was asked that how did you learn so much so much perfection in your act? He said that I just looked at the imperfect and I looked at the imperfect and I see what he is doing, I just did the opposite. So if you want to develop the good trading psychology or good trading habit, then just look at what is a bad trading habit and then do the opposite. For example, if a bad trading habit is to take, over trading, then a good trading habit is not to over trade, right? Few trades and then do it. If a bad trading habit can be, what else you can let's discard that also, guys. Can you name a couple of bad trading habits so that we can find out what could be the good trading habit? It's the way you can refine yourself to be a good trader. All right, so we get to that point. I just need a couple of responses. Let me see what you guys and girls are thinking about good trading habit and bad trading habit. So now here is Gbpsd. If we look at the daily chart here on GJ, what do we see? That the market is from this level. This is the daily chart, trending aggressively to the upside, creating series of higher high and higher low, which is an uptrending market structure on GJ. At the moment, because the market has made significant movement to the upside, and with that significant movement, waiting for the price to go ahead and retest this level. So yeah, over leverage, very good point. So over leveraging is bad trading habit, so you can reduce that, developing a good trading habit. What else? So now if you look at here on GJ, from the daily we see that it's a bouncing to the upside. Now looking at the intraday perspective, we can see that the market is trending. I will be looking for the lower time frame price action now to see where we can find our next entry opportunity on GJ. Now here is, in our previous session we saw that the market has dropped to that level, but I was waiting for Gbpsd to break this completely to the downside. It didn't, interestingly, just bounce off that level and I couldn't take the trade. So I'm still waiting for a deeper liquidity gap here, and then we will be looking to enter on GJ. Now because this is the weekend, and if you look at the weekly price action, it's just moving to the upside. And so if we see that the market has made another drop, especially has broken from the structure, then we will be looking for entry on Gbpsd. This is the previous support level here on GJ, and with that previous support level, expecting for the price to come down to grab liquidity and then to bounce back to the upside. Okay, so let's see how the market is evolving in that area. Once you will see that, we will be looking to enter. And in the meantime, guys, hope that you are enjoying the live session. If you are enjoying, don't hesitate to give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. So if we look at here on GJ, you can see the market in this 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so here is another liquidity zone around 10p below. There is another important liquidity zone. So why am I marking this? You see that this is a smart money trading zone on Gbpsd. Okay, so if you look at here, this is smart money trading area, and we'll be discussing on that. How do you identify the smart money trading area? So when you look at an important smart money zone is where always best to enter the trade for bigger profit target. Good afternoon, coach. From Ghana, thank you very much. Dollar CAD near breakout. Over trading, okay, yeah, over trading is, you know, is a big killer of our trading account, right? Because over trading is where you can ruin your trading account. I remember when I began my trading, you know, I opened a lot of positions sometime without even thinking, until I realized that actually I'm not doing in the right direction, taking steps. So how do you then, you know, because over trading, what will do that you will make money and then you'll, you know, give it back to the market by over trading. So how do you overcome that over trading? The only way you can reduce or overcome over trading is by having complete understanding about your strategy and then remaining, you know, fully disciplined and committed to the risk management plan, which is the key. So when you are fully disciplined with your risk management plan, it becomes much easier for you to overcome over trading. So, and that is also important, that, you know, right guidance is very important, because if you know anyone trading by yourself, probably you just watch a couple of YouTube videos and then trading by yourself, you know, being fully honest, if you are not having proper guidance, the only thing you will do is just losing money, because there is a silly mistakes that happens in trading that just cost money. Okay, I have seen in my own journey, and I have seen from training thousands of traders so far, that because most traders act from emotion, right? So this is where things happen. Most traders act from emotion, and because we are human being, we do have emotion, me too. But when you have a, let's say you are, imagine the kids, okay, leave them without parents. So basically traders here who are beginners, like a kids, right, in this game of trading is like being a kids, right? So leave them without parents, then what will happen? They'll just play around, you know, break the toys, mess up the house, you know, wet the pants and shirts and everything. But when there is parents at home, they will play, but at least there is a guard on it. So this is very important, you know. That's why every day I post commentary, updates, clear explanation about everything, so that, you know, always. So how many times I tell when there is a trade opening, how to do the risk management is very important, to have that, you know, awareness of risk management if you want to be profitable as a trader. So now let's look at GJ. You know, I'm expecting it to, you see, it's just consolidating in that area now. Any break of structure will give us potential entry, and then we will be looking to enter. So here is, this is where support level, expecting for the price to break down and then to give us that entry. So GJ is currently in a bullish trend. We'll be waiting for that entry. Sir, can you buy gold? Gold moving up quickly. So gold moving up quickly. Yeah, gold, we see that there is a, okay, so it has broken that high that we discussed. Now question is, still it's in a very strong bullish trend. So the trend on gold is very high at the moment. If you look at the daily chart here, okay, so this is a big bounce on gold, huge bounce. Okay, so as I mentioned, you see there is no news, but it's still there is a huge volatility in the market on in this instrument on gold. So huge bullish impulse here on gold, and let me delete that whole thing to see where it is heading. Now this is the this week's high here at 2034.95. Look at the daily. So this week's high is here. This is the weekly high, 2034.95. And if this one is moving that far, then it will be a huge ATR candle. And when you see this kind of that much of huge ATR candle, it's definitely something we can look at. First of all, let it first do the job. Okay, gold has made very good move to the upside, and it also could come back down for deeper pullback. At this point, if you look at this, there is a liquidity here. Now as the market moves from liquidity to liquidity, see there is a wickless candle here, and from this level, if it is going back up to that, that's gonna be another wave of drops. So at this point here is very bullish here on gold. Okay, look at Okay, now this move here, it is bullish in that area. Okay, so that we see that there is a 10 and 20 MA crossover. There is a good amount of liquidity got triggered here, and therefore we could see that the market, so if you look at the 30 minutes here, okay. Now for us at the moment, if you look at the 5 minutes on gold, for me to go long, what do we need to see that if the market managed to break below this level during this lifetime of this candle, this is the 4 hour, if you look at this is the 4 hour candle, if the market drop back to this level here in the next 1 hour, then we will be jumping on buy trade, which you could see deeper pullback, or along the way how the market is gathering liquidity will be looking to enter. This is a bull market, and because it's a very strongly bull market, we will be waiting for the price to give us that entry. So this is where we see currently gold in that zone is bullish, and I think that it might try to break this daily high here because the imbalance is to the upside. Yes, but to drink a lot of water. Okay, so okay, so here what we could see that the market is going up to fill that imbalance. So what we can see in that area is after this big liquidity grab, it's bouncing back to the upside, and okay, so here is okay now very strongly uptrend. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that. Now in the meantime, here you can see that gold is basically when the market trend like that with a very strong momentum, the only way we can trade this market is in the direction of the trend, because no one wants to trade against the trend, right? You guys want to trade against the trend, I don't want to. So where we see the GBPJPY is here, it's a different story. We see GJ is gathering liquidity from this support. It is also a very strong bull market here. It's all along the way a lot of manipulation, liquidity grab, because it's going to a no man's land. So if the market suddenly breaks down on GBPJP, which we could see eventually to to get all those liquidity, right? It's the food, okay? It's the food of the big boys, the liquidity. And when it drops, for that liquidity, where we will be opening the trade. Guys and girls, if you passionate about trading, right? If you are passionate about trading, then one thing I can tell you is that stay tuned with the channel. Just by learning the risk management, learning the right trading education, you can be consistently profitable as a trader. So don't miss out any piece of this live session, and also stay tuned for more content like that by giving a thumbs up and also by subscribing to the channel. So let's see now. Okay, on GJ, we'll be jumping on that. Call downside today after New York session. Thank you very much. So please guide me regarding CHFJPY. Yeah, we will be looking at that. Shall Garage, please. Thank you very much. So I am in sell of CHFJPY. Please guide. So bro, thank you very much. So please see, I am in sell. Please guide. Okay. So you're in sell on CHFJPY. Where are you selling CHFJPY? I don't know. CHFJPY is a bull market, so it might come down for a pullback, but it's a long-term bull market, right? This is not only you know, majority of trader make a mistake in that area, buying from the bottom, selling from the top. Do you know why retail trader do that? By knowing this fact, it will help you to not to do that, right? Trading with the trend is the most efficient trading system one can ever have, right? You see that if you want to make a hedge fund, right, or be a profitable trader, you need to learn to trade with the trend. Do you have a dream to make your own hedge fund? How many of you here want to make a hedge fund? So let's dream big, right? Always dream big, guys. You have the ability, and you know that if you study the most billionaire in this world is hedge fund manager. Okay, so the most number of billionaire is from hedge fund. So be a hedge fund manager. You can be, right? Hedge fund manager is also human, right? So let me know how many of you really have the courage to think that you're gonna build your own hedge fund. At least say. You don't need to be, but by saying it, you're just making an impact in your mind. And well done, Niranj. Good job. Thank you, sir. You're absolutely Vishal. Yes, sir. Very good. Yeah, anyone is saying you are almost 50% on that. Yeah. You see, no one knows the unknown, right? Unknown is infinite possibility. Yes. Very good. Good job. For those who are saying yes, is very good. How to build a hedge fund, sir. How to build, we'll discuss on me too. Very good. Yes. Well, very good. So that's what you need to think big, right? Dream big. Now, how to build a hedge fund, sir? I think gold is in false breakout. Okay, how to sleep? Now, if you ask this question, how to build a hedge fund? Now, if I ask you in relation to that, how to sleep. Can anybody answer how to sleep? Do you remember when you sleep? Salam sir, please check Nasdaq. Yeah, just think why we are here. So very good Prince, well done. So yes, here in Botswana. Yeah, so the answer will be, if you say how to build a hedge fund, the answer will be how to sleep. Okay, so how do you sleep? You just go to the bed and relax and you fall asleep, right? So you don't need to know how to sleep. So you don't need to know how to build a hedge fund. You just need to know that you need to build a hedge fund, right? So everything happens. You just need to set an intention to do that. And you'll see the way over time. Just keep that dream and always act from that place of being. See, this is the beauty of being a trader. That's why I tell you guys, and because don't quit in 3 months. This is what I tell you, that look at the bigger picture. All right, now you don't need to think of taking a risk on for $10 account for $10 gain. If you think like that, then you get the energy to take a trade for bigger profit target. Do the risk management because you think that you're gonna go there, right? That's how you can. This is how you look at the bigger picture. Okay, think in a way. Let's say you dedicate yourself 10 years, 20 years for trading, right? To be where you want to go, then you don't think of taking a risk on a single trade. That's how. So to be there where you want to go is just stay on the way and you'll see the way. Okay, so Rumi once said that the first step you need to give it on faith. So definitely you can be there and you can go there. Now gold is about 2030. Close it. Thank you very much. Yeah, so always look at the bigger picture and then go for it. Okay, so stay tuned, we'll be discussing more on that. Now in the meantime, let's look at gold again to see where the market is going here. Okay, now just to extend on that, you see, you don't need to build a hedge fund, you don't need bricks, you just need to be a trader. If you are a trader, so what is a hedge fund? Let's simplify it. A hedge fund is an organization that has people give fund to trade. So when you are a trader, then you find the fund. That's it. When you are a good soccer player, you find a club, right? Let's say you are playing on the village, on the rural village. Okay, how do you go to the, so when you are playing soccer in a rural village, if you ask a question, how do you go to the club, like the city club? You know very well, right? You just need to play well. So when you play well, your friend will recommend you to other friend, and then you migrate to the next village and then go to the local city to play, and then go to the next city and then go to the club. So because when you play well, you will be recognized, and then people wait for you to give you the fund, because that's how it works. When you know how to multiply, people will come to you so that you can multiply for them, and that's how you can build a hedge fund. So the answer will be, how to build a hedge fund is by being a trader who knows how to do the risk management, who know how to apply the strategy, and who knows how to trade. So now the challenge for you, if you want to build a hedge fund, hold your $100 trading account without blowing for 3 months. You'll be able to. This is the first task. Okay, The $100 trading account, you need to trade for 3 months at least without blowing it up. So because you need to understand the value of that so that you can bring to the next level. Hope that. Let's see now. Here is one where it is going. So from the 15 minutes and 5 minutes. Okay. So I'm from India and I'm the biggest fan of yours. Okay. Ashish, yeah, thank you for being my fan. Learned a lot from yours. Thank you very much. You're welcome. And absolutely, you guys loves me a lot, and thank you for that. And you guys following me, that's why I'm here. I get the motivation from all of you. Thanks for your all the support to the channel. Okay, now okay, here we could see that Gold is consolidating. Yeah, we see that a little bit of consolidation here. Trend trading in gold. Yeah, so we are waiting to see how the market is evolving, which is trending to the upside. But the way this is the 4-hour candle, we have drawn the levels. We will be waiting for the price to give us that entry and then to enter based on that. Okay, so how the market will be doing based on that will be, especially if you see this is the gold price, and we'll be waiting for the price to drop back to that support and then bounce back from this level. As soon as you will find that, we'll be looking to enter here. All right, so let it give us that entry sometime in a consolidation. Now GJ has got that rejection from the top. We see that it's now coming back down again to the liquidity zone, as I mentioned before. So it's breaking down, means that we could see now a retest of this support level. This is the daily chart. Let me draw the daily support level here as well, and most likely here so these are liquidity zone. All right, so now on Gbpsd, because it's now breaking down from that level, this is a previous neckline here. Looking at to see where be able to put a pending over here. Let me see if the market is dropping to this level here. This is the neckline. It's a very important liquidity zone. Okay, we'll be waiting for the price Gbpsd to come back here. So this zone is absolutely important. We might be able to find entry. I first want to see that how GJ is reacting to this level, and then we'll be looking to enter. Okay, so while gold in that zone, let's keep eye on GJ. We might find possible entry. Gold is just a little bit in a sideway, but it's still bullish. Still bullish. Okay, so we see that after this inverted head and shoulder formation from here has gone, bounce to the upside with this move, and GJ is completely the other way around. Okay, so we'll be looking for that potential entry. So I'm from India and I'm viewers. Thank you, Ashish. Nasdaq. Yeah, let me see. We are like, let's focus on this pair at the moment. We'll be looking at it later, because we might see that one, because this is a breaking out of the structure, and because if we look at many pairs we might lose focus. Very important. We'll be looking at when we don't have an opportunity coming up, but at the moment we could see that I think there is no news on GJ, so gold is bouncing, GJ is sometimes like this you need to be silent, so because silence is the language of the universe. So you see that the USD is just halfway of our zone. The USD, this is a clean vertical move, so there is still very high probability for a USD to return back, and I do not think that it's gonna be trending very aggressively, but we'll leave that trade on as we have enough space here for this trade. So let's look at here, gold showing bullish at the moment. Let's see again on G. So we see that GBP/JPY in a level where this current candle dropping to 77. it's passing from this level. That's very interesting. Expected it to drop to this level, but it's got bounce here. What it is doing, gold. This one very aggressively bullish, as this is the last day of trading week. If you look at the daily here, it's almost hitting the daily, weekly, and also the monthly high, monthly resistance level. So now if this current candle on gold somehow moving up to 2035 in one move, one go, that's where we can look for that potential selling. So you still have for this current candle to close in 40 minutes, right? So if this lifetime of this candle, the price is hitting that level, they will be looking to sell. See, this is why the live market is very important to look at. So you'll find all this information in the live market. Okay, now gold from this level, it's coming to the sudden drop. Now we see that a bit more downside on gold. Let's keep eye. It's a matter of a big concentration, okay, guys, and patience. Both of them you need to combine together. Concentration and patience. Hey coach, what would you suggest the leverage should be? I would suggest no leverage. Okay. If you have enough fund, then no leverage. At max you can use 1:30 or 1:20. If you can trade without leverage, is much better. It's possible to trade without leverage, right? As I mentioned just a couple of minutes ago, that if you have a strategy, okay, if you trade based on a strategy, if you trade based on risk management, then in fact you don't need any leverage. At max you can take 1:10, 20, 30, more than enough. Okay, so it is all about risk management, and trading based on strategies is the key. So here gold, the way gold is heading, it's really interesting. I want to see that how the market is trying to do. So basically, you can't hear me, Lucid Dream. Thank you, coach. No problems, you're welcome. You should be able to hear me, but guys, you can hear me. From my side looks good, and probably you guys can't hear me. So there's a 5 minutes candle close. Thank you very much. Motivation, welcome. Okay, so here is here we can see that level. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Now in the meantime, I have a great news to share with you, because it's almost the weekend. I had a couple of requests before yesterday also about joining our academy. So we have a couple of spots open in our academy to take the mentorship, to take you on board to learn and grow as a trader with us. And we have a giveaway today. So this is comparatively bigger giveaway. So for only limited number of people today, as you know, that sometime we do random giveaway during the Friday. So we have a random giveaway today for you to access our academy with 70% off in our lifetime membership. Okay, 70% off in our lifetime membership. Not only that, once you are on the board, you will have access to all the trading tools and strategies, and I'm giving that coupon only few spots. So if you are not using it, probably in an hour it might get expired, or in 2 hours, 3 hours might get expired, because this number is limited. So those who will be using it will go and you will not find it anymore. So it's $200 additional off, which is around 70% off in the lifetime access, where you can access all the trading tools, everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So this is available. The link you can find below this video in the description area. So you can visit www.forextradingwizard.com, where once you visit the website, just click join now button, then use it on the lifetime access checkout. So if you at some point you see that it's not working, that means that it's expired. We need to renew it then. So you can use it before it is getting expired on the lifetime access checkout. Once you join there, once you join on board, you can have access to the VIP Telegram channel, where you can learn and grow, and also you can learn all the trading tools that we have. You can access all the trading tool, automated system indicators, including one of my favorite tool that I use, the TF strategy indicator. So this is one of my favorite tool that I use to trade the market. And also you can have all the automated system. As a VIP member, you can access all of them, including the Zoom classes that we do every weekend, including all the trade that I am opening with entry, stop loss, and take profit. So you can use that to get access to. Now let's see where we see the sudden drop It's a bit more dramatic movement in the market we see currently, but that might just giving us another entry opportunity. You can see that 15-minute chart. Okay, so from 5 minutes, now this is what we're talking about. If the market is dropping to 2023 before this candle close, it's big move so far. Okay, here on gold, I will be using a buy limit on gold here, not buy market, buy limit. That means that pending order. Now the pending order that I will put here at in this level. Stop loss will be not here. We need to get at least 5 people. Which will be a bit far, I know, but this is how I'll be doing, because we might see that a spike. We'll be taking this trade until the 4-hour candle closed. So in the next 28 minutes, if the price drop that far, then we will be entering, otherwise no. So keep 2 to 1 in this trade, and this is a buy limit here. It's a bit far, but so I expected it to drop a bit more downside. From the 1 hour, if we look at okay, GJ has a drop in that area. Let me look at that one. Gold will be still a bit far, this one, so we can even enter later. Let me see that GJ. very. So this is the lowest liquidity zone in that area on GBP/JPY. So this is the lowest point of this liquidity zone, and okay, so GJ we could see that drop to this smart money area, and because it's a neckline of this smart money, so gold is a bit far, but let's look at that one. If it is breaking down on GJ, then the break of this low is where high probability. Okay, so looking at gold, okay, so if GBP/JPY is breaking that low, let's see here. Okay, so for GBPJPY I'll be placing a buy limit in the similar way at 190.658. also this will be the TP target. It's a complete break from the trend, and so the buy limit will be at 190.658. I'll be explaining later why I'm opening that. Oh, no news time. So we'll be opening a buy limit on GJ. It's a pending order on GBPJPY here at 190.658. Because if this is the 4-hour candle closed, if this candle is, we'll only keep that pending order active until this candle close. During the lifetime of this candle, if the market drop, expecting it to have a bounce from this level. If not, then we will be closing out as soon as the candle close if not triggered. Okay, so on GJ, this is now for gold. Okay, we'll keep that GJ, and if we look at gold, because I wouldn't bother with the gold at the moment, so I will be closing anything on gold because let's see this one here on GJ, because if it drops here then we should see potential rejection to the upside. If we see that gold is still far, and we may not see that it's dropping. If it drops to that level, based on the price action, we will be deciding if we need to enter again on gold. So there's no pending order on gold now, so we only will be placing that on GBPJPY. Gold is showing a very good price action here, then we will be looking to enter. First, we would like to see that gold is dropping in that direction, though there is a doji here, which is potentially weaker from the buyer's response. Yeah, so the next one might try to drop in that direction on gold. So if you look at GJ trade, if gold managed to break, that could be rejection from here. It's very sometimes very because it's the end of the week, so you could see that there is a very good probability the market will do a lot of manipulation. It's gonna try to retest this 15 minutes support level. Okay, so it's happening with GJ. Now Gbpsd, we could support is very stronger. You guys might be thinking that why you are not trading very quickly. There is no alternative but being patient. Here, if you look at this move on gold, there are two only red candles here, this whole move, and this is a high liquidity zone. Okay, if the market dropped to that level, from here you could see that potential reaction. Sometimes market form a very interesting price action. You'll see that. As well, we see that AUD USD is now trying to revert back from the, if you look at the 4-hour candle here on a USD. Could be just a manipulation, and even it might just drop back again. From the weekly, daily, and lower time frame. Now the reason I'm at the moment not putting that buy limit on gold is because there is a very strong rejection from this overextension. So this is a liquidity zone. Probably you guys looked at our previous sessions live, we discussed that the price is likely to break that high, and now from this zone, after dropping to that, we could see bounce, or even because it's at the end of the week, it is also possible for again returning to the direction. So while GBP JPY, see this level, this kind of trade, you'll see that the price normally comes to very high liquidity zone when there is a very high probability to reject from those levels. Very interesting price action, really. It's the way market does. We need to see, you see, when the New York session started, the market has gone for a consolidation. Sometimes it's very weird. This is the time where the market trends, but it's just gone for a consolidation. So what time in the New York now at the moment? The New York session started, isn't it? New York is still not open. So there's no market open yet. That's why there's no volume coming in the market. So suddenly there will be volume now. The NY session is opening. So 8:53 a.m. in New York. London is 2 p.m. at the moment. Tokyo is 11 p.m. Frankfurt 3 p.m. So volume will be coming very soon in the market, and GBPJPY didn't take us. GBPJPY did not trigger. 4-hour closing in just 5 minutes, so this one expired. I'll be closing out. So GBPJPY pending order is expired. It's a very strongly bull market. You see, after dropping to that, just got a bounce. So there is no pending order on gold. Gold, just guys mentioning you. So there is no pending order on gold because we need to see a bit more clearer. There's a 4-hour candle closing. New York session begins, so we could see a bit more stronger volatility. First of all, let's see how the candle closing. Okay, see that candle close. Aussie dollar candle closing also. Now the price in a situation where we might see that a downside here, or might see bounce. So that is why I'm not entering, because the market structure is not clear, which is weekend, and you could see both way situations. So you need to wait for confirmation. So GJ has just got a bounce. Good trade you may not find always, but when there is, there will be. This is a you can see the massive rejection from the bottom. I'm looking at all the instrument from the intraday perspective. Not a very strong bull. CHFJPY. interesting pin bar on gold. Okay, now you see this is a support on gold. Chances for now to move for short-term upside is high, but before moving up there are two possible scenarios now, respecting this support to go up or to drop back again and then to get reject. So yeah, so if it is dropping down here, so we might enter buy on gold. See, not yet. Okay, so I will be opening buy on gold from this level. Stop loss will be below this low, which is a bit bigger stop loss. So make sure that's 20 pip. Now it's gone up a little bit. TP target will be up to here, so which is 1.63, and so entry stop loss will be at 2023.99. We'll be managing the trade along the way, not more than 0.25% risk, so very important, guys, keep in mind. So we're entering by the market. So I'm long on gold and a little bit in profit. It's a quick trade just for the weekend to gain some pips. So make sure, guys and girls, you are remaining very managed with your trade. It's very important. So we want to gain some quick pip here on gold. We may not hold for very long. GJ had again another drop. See, there is the manipulation, guys. Can't do anything about it. When it happens, it happens. Today there is a lot of manipulation, you can see. So we didn't enter. You can't find this clear direction in this kind of situation. Best way is to stay in the sideline. Gold is okay, so we will gain some quick peep here because the market very manipulative. So you're gonna see that it's gone up to the resistance. At least half gain will be good for us. Yep, we see some pip here, and okay, so we see some pip on gold. So not bulls are not getting enough strength on the market. Okay, so once we see good move, then I'm to go out of this trade. It's not a very strong bullish move. It's a rejection. Okay, so I'm exiting the gold trade. Not a very good price action. I'm exiting with the entry price. Not a very good move on gold. I'm getting out. So I'm out on gold today. The price not showing very good move, so gold out. Okay, I'm out on gold. There is a rejection suddenly, and we might see that deeper drop in that area. So I'm out on gold at entry. Looking at GJ also, manipulation. So today the market is not trending here, not a very good move in that zone. So I'm out on gold, and we'll be waiting for further confirmation. Once we find a better entry, then we will be entering the trade. And let me see, yeah, no, not a very good price action to go for the long here. Expected to bounce, but there is a rejection, so it might go sideways for some more time and then could retest, because it's weekend. You'll see that probably in the last moment of the weekend close, maybe 1 hour or 2 hours earlier, at the end of New York session, you could see that suddenly the market is getting volatile. Dollar CAD is getting suddenly stronger. So our AUD USD trade going well. So AUD USD is, if the market, you can see on AUD USD 2 times manipulation. So if AUD USD dropping down, gold might be moving in the downside. So here we could see that consolidation. I will be waiting for a bit more confirmation. Then if we need to enter, we will be entering. I would recommend you guys and girls, be a little bit of patient always in trading, because you know that by impatient, there is only one option open, is to lose money. So it's always better to wait and be patient. And I believe, guys and girls, you enjoyed this live session, you learned something from here. If you enjoyed, then don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel. And also, before I leave, just reminding you, today we have a giveaway, a coupon, 70% off to join our mentorship program, where you can learn the strategy, you can trade with me, you can use all the trading tools, including all the entry, stop loss, and take profit target has given in the live chat. You can use that on the website outlet, where on the checkout, to find that 70% off. So you can use that, and until that, I will see you there on the other side. Until that, next week coming up, another big week, as there will be the end of the week, and it was also a great week like as usual. And this week also we had a lot of things that we achieved this week as well. So tomorrow I will be releasing some important content, and also on Sunday there's coming up weekly Forex forecast. I would recommend you to watch all of them. Any question, don't hesitate to ask. With that being said, guys and girls, hope that you enjoyed this live session, and I'll see you there next week, trading live together.